Did you get your lunch and everything?
Yeah.
And your water bottle?
Yeah.
Homework?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is like part of the everyday routine. Every day we walk down. We live 5 houses from the school, so really fortunate to do that, huh? This school is everyone's backyard after school hours and stuff. So I'll bring them here to the playground and they'll play, and I'll skate flat ground. Nah, there's nothing to skate, but I'll bring like flat bars and stuff like that. We had an issue with too many skaters, and because Ray Barbie lives right here, they wanted to stop skateboarding here, and instead my buddy runs a skate school. It's called Skate Dogs, so they had them come bring pads and little ramps and stuff for the kids to skate. So my other daughter is middle school, so she goes to another school the other way. You guys want to go surf? This is what's out there right now. If you step on them, the barbs are reverse. So when it comes out of your skin, it rips everything on the way out. It's pretty excruciating. And then it leaves like it looks like a condom, and it's filled with poison. And then you have to stick your foot in hot water. That's the only way to keep it numb, and it's for about 2 to 3 hours. I don't know what the point of a stingray's for, but they hurt really bad. Tom K made this for me after I got stung. I've had all my boards like in boxes for years, and I'm like, I should display them. I just thought it was like corny to display your own board, but I think I'm kind of over that now. Now I'm like, I should be proud of it, you know? I have most of all my boards from over 10 years, so I don't know how many there are. There's a lot though. That's the only thing I have up of me in the corner. I don't know, this is what Element gave me for doing the video trio, and then it changed to quattro. But basically it was me, Ricky Beatenbaugh, Levi Brown, and Darrell Stanton. That was the original 3. We kind of took it upon ourselves to film this video, and Ricky Beatenbaugh put it all together without really any help from Element. And then when Alpayar got on Element, they changed it to quattro to introduce him, which was fine, but it kind of took away from the vibe. Little love-hate relationship with that. Put your hard work into something all year, and then nobody really backs it. It's like, oh wait, we should have backed it. You know, they like kind of backtracked with it. But with the kids, I'll skate here sometimes. Some of the boys in the neighborhood are getting into skating and stuff. It's pretty funny to watch him. One of the kids is getting good, and he did his first kickflip. And then I asked him to do a hill flip, and he first tried fully credit carded, and I was like, oh, I know that feeling. Hill flips are the ones, huh? Yeah. They're always the ones that you get up the butt. It's called I guess, just a standard shortboard, which I enjoy surfing. I'm not good at it, but I really enjoy surfing, especially in the morning. All right, bye. In California, you have to drive everywhere. Spend more time driving than skating usually, especially as a TM, yeah. Yeah, me and Levi Brown. Levi was the original team manager, and when Decline ended, I asked Levi for some shoes. I liked what New Balance was doing, so I'm like, hey man, can I just get some shoes to wear and skate? And then it turned into getting on and then needing another team manager. That's not something I wanted to do, but I knew everybody at the office, and it just seemed like a right transition as I'm getting older. You know, can't skate forever. So now I get paid to be like a pro skateboarder and a team manager. The emphasis on a pro skater, the pressure there is not where it used to be. And so I feel more free to just go skate when I want to, and don't have to always be under the camera, you know. It's more fun than it ever has been. It's like the same group of guys surf here every morning. It's like a skate park. Oh, mine's still wet too. Yeah. I surf probably like 3 or 4 times a week. I started surfing the same time I started skating, like around 14, 15. I just didn't have the patience at the time, so I leaned on skating more because skateboarding was more instant for me. Growing up in Southern California, you do everything. Skate, surf, BMX, sports. I played a lot of soccer. The water's starting to get cold. It's not cold yet, but it's on its way down. This is probably the best time to surf in California is fall. All the crowds from summer leave, and then a lot of the good wind. Unlike skating where that ledge or obstacle is just always there. This is like, it was like I learned what not to do. There was a crew of guys called the Rec Crew. They were older, and I would show up there pushing Mongo, get heckled and all that stuff. And then I remember one of the guys was like, hey, don't push that way. You gotta push like this. They made fun of me and then they helped me. So my high school is across the street, and then after school we come here, and this is called the Recreation Center. And then for short we called it the Rec. The group of skaters was called the Rec Crew. This is it. There used to be plants right here, like all these bushes, and then we'd hide all the like flat bars and boxes in there. And then after school, you take them out. And then we took a table from Lockwood, you know, the school in LA, one of the mini tables, and we locked it up here. We had it here for about a year and skated it, locked it to that tree. Now everyone, they can skate anything, you know? That's why everyone's so good. Oh! We cemented a ledge right here. We did it at night. The city next morning came and destroyed it. We didn't even get to skate it. I started skating here like 96, 97. That was a while ago. I was 15. A buddy that I used to skate with here, he passed away, but he was the one that showed me like, don't push Mongo, and told me what videos to watch. He gave me a Questionable, the Plan B video. That was my first video I ever watched. Pat Duffy, Sheffy. Now Cherry Park's the new spot. I think my house was pretty diverse, so I had a lot of music influence growing up. But naturally, it was hip hop, like Tribe Called Quest, Diggable Planets, Mobb Deep, just to name a few. But those were like what I listened to like nonstop. But then I had my sister who was like pulp culture, so I'd have like the whole influence of like late 80s, early 90s music, and then my brothers really pushed like hip hop on me, so I kind of had a lot. And then my dad was always like R&B. There you go. That felt pretty crazy to see. I was pretty excited. I had one on Element Footwear and then Decline. I remember when these would show up at my house, I would trip out. Like, you just knew right away. You see this label, I'm like, oh, I got my boards, you know. This is my first board from New Deal. This is when I turned pro. Went with like a Hawaiian theme. I can't believe I still have it in plastic. I haven't looked at this in years. Oh, this is all Popwar. This is one of my favorite series. It's supposed to look like a pill. Yogi Proctor did all the graphics for them, so there's like 2 Popwar boards I don't have. After New Deal ended, Cairo came to Giant Distribution to start a company, and we didn't really have a direction, but we came up with the name Populous, and it was me, Cairo, Kenny Reed, Rob G, and we just did our own graphics. This is from the Populous series. We only made 100 on the first run. Everybody had a pro board, and then there was one team board. Yeah, this board means a lot to me. Yogi Proctor wanted to do a company too. He came up with Popwar, was like the war on pop culture, like to make fun of it. And he kind of had like a plan, he had an idea, he had a look, and then we were like, oh, let's do that. So Populous was only around for one series. This is like one of the first that Yogi Proctor did. That was like one of my favorite. And then Todd Francis did this one too. This is for New Deal. Dude, this has to be a 7.5. This is a trip. I should hang this one up. Another Don Pendleton. Which one do you like the most? The Hawaiian one? Yeah. That's my first board. It's a cement mixer, and then it says, in the mix. Get it?
Kinda.
Oh, here you go, look. This is the Rec Crew. This is like where I grew up skateboarding. This is the video we made. This video was called Fake Boogies. That was like probably one of the most memorable trips I've been on. I think it was like my second time in Australia, and it was just like such a like good crew and fun trip. So the soundtrack, Mark Johnson and Mike Carroll, Brian Anderson and Channy, and Beeble was in this. This influenced me a lot. And then Feedback with Muska, one of the best video parts. Built-in VCR is a 19-inch, and I still have it. This is from my childhood. Have you seen this? That's Noodles. That's Franky's dog that passed away. I love this board though. Oh, there you go. Yeah, 2000, so I was 19. Ortiz shot all these photos.
But these are all the magazines I've been in. Monster. That's Gershon filming. When I got this in the mail, I went to like my girlfriend's house to show her. Like I was so hyped to show her, and she broke up with me after that. Like she already planned on breaking up with me, and I remember going there so hyped and went away just completely heartbroken. This is the first magazine I was ever in. It was for a shop called H2O, and they used to give these out for free. That was the first photo I ever had in a magazine. Wow, what a trip. Tim Talks. So this was like during Time to Shine. John Bradford shot all these. This is like right when I got on Element too. Oh, this thing's so heavy. Oh. What's up, Charles? How are you? Good to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you too. How are you, man? How was surfing and stuff?
It was so fun.
Yeah.
Got these guys up early.
Yeah, 7 a.m. Right?
Yeah.
I was gonna maybe come with them, and I was like 7 a.m. Ooh, it's a bit too early.
How's your trip so far?
Really good, yeah.
Yeah?
Really fun. Everything's new to me, you know. I've never been this side of the world, so.
Oh, first time?
Yeah, first time in the
right.
States.
Well, you got the right shoes for it.
I know, right? The shoes are so sick, dude.
This is Seb, everybody. This is Tyrone. This is my desk. This is where I work 1 day a week from. Oh, Tom made this. NB Activated. It's a game we play before we skate with the football. What do I do here? I talk to Tyrone and I talk to Seb, and then everyone makes fun of me. And then I pack boxes for the riders sometimes. Should I ride some Franky shoes? I've been really liking the Foy shoe because of the heel support. This part right here really helps. Good job, Jeff. I had the pleasure to work with Jeff here, who is an amazing skateboarder, designer, and father. And we got to do a colorway shoe that came out in August, and it was received pretty well. Yeah, people were pretty hyped on it. When I saw that, Tim under an NB logo, I was like pretty hyped.
Do it your own way, take out some padding, alter the pattern a bit, and we took some classic Americana kind of approach to one of New Balance's like heritage shoes. It's really cool. Came out strong.
Yeah, thank you.
You're very welcome.
I was hyped. Really hyped on it came out.
It is not my decision.
Yeah, but I don't know what I'm doing. You have to like organize my chaos.
You gotta organize some thoughts, but yeah, I think you had a pretty good direction on it. So.
Yeah, of course. Dad skills is like, here, hold this.
Dad skills is like,
smile.
Smile, baby.
Later, bud. There you go. Jamie Foy plug. Good skater, good shoe. Yeah, I'm gonna front crook El Toro with these on. All these obstacles is what we used to skate for years at Cherry Park, and then they redid it. Yeah, I feel like it means a little more to me coming here, seeing this stuff. Gotta get the legs going again. Too much time in the car, you know. Man. Oh, on this side? That's TM duties right there, man. Either the TM or someone from Brazil has wax on them. That was horrible. That sucked. We gotta do that again. Right here for Pocket Mag. There you go, a little better. Oh. Wow. Damn, try to get his back. Woo! Damn. Oh! Rather slide out than stick. Oh! I thought the board was going higher. I believe in wax. That was like, wow. Oh! Haven't done that in a while. I gotta do one a day. 30.
Whoa, this is good.
Oh, the plate's hot. I did my bucket. We made it, man. It's a fun day. Hey. Oh, it's good to be home.
What was that? Was that a burp?
Was that a burp?